6 o'clock tonight, the latest on a plan to keep the Connecticut Sun from leaving the state. A new proposal could stop the team from being sold and relocating, but it involves taxpayer money, possibly $100 million or more. Your chief political reporter, Susan Raff, is live in downtown Hartford. And Susan, this proposal includes having some games played at the People's Bank Arena in Hartford.
That's right. In fact, the current deal that's now being talked about would mean that the Connecticut Sun would not only play at the Mohegan Sun Arena, but also here at the People's Bank Arena, which is formerly the XL Center. But some say that while they would like to see the team stay here, they're also not sure how far the state should go to keep them here. The Connecticut Sun is Connecticut's only Major League professional sports team, and state leaders are prepared to offer big money to keep the team.
The perfect solution is not to have the state involved. The perfect solution is to sell it to an owner in Connecticut and do it. But if they need us to be partners with them, it would not be unusual if you look across the country and how some of these deals come together.
The team's ownership group has been presented a deal to the WNBA to move the franchise to Boston. And since then, state leaders have been working on a deal of their own to get the team to stay. What is the tribe saying? Mohegan leadership continues to actively explore different avenues of investment opportunities for the Connecticut Sun. No agreement has been reached at this time, and we are not at liberty to discuss the details of any potential concepts under consideration. Speaker Ritter says the state is prepared to offer $250 million or more, which would include state and private money. More than likely, the state portion would have to be bonded, but that's part of the negotiations.
It's a great opportunity, but when you're using taxpayer money, there has to be at some point a limit. And I think we at the very least need to have hearings, discussions in the public to find out what that limit truly is.
The ultimate slam dunk would be to keep the team in Connecticut, with games at Mohegan Sun and here in Hartford.
We are urging the league to remember their values, to remember the history of women's basketball and what an important part Connecticut has played in that and continues to play.
Games here in downtown would be a boost to the capital city.
If they were around here, I would definitely stop by some games. We got UConn men's and women's right here all the time.
We'd love to see them come through Connecticut, even if they're playing for oppositions. But I mean, it'd be a terrible thing to see that team go away.
Connecticut, unfortunately, has had some big defeats when it comes to keeping professional sports teams here. We weren't able to keep the Whalers here in downtown, and a deal to get the Patriots to come to Hartford or Connecticut did not work. And it's very clear, or very sure, in fact, that there may be a chance that the Connecticut Sun won't stay here either, but state leaders feel it's worth a shot. Your chief political reporter, Susan Raff, Channel 3, live in Hartford tonight.